Okay, so I'm just about to walk along the sea. The sun's coming out, the sea is just beautifully waving, and I felt to jump on for a moment and just share something that is working through me this morning. And that is the gift, it's like I just wanted to say, like, don't overlook the gift that comes through challenging times. It's getting hot in here. The gift and the opportunity that comes through when times are really excruciating. That's when we grow, right? That's when we really grow, when we're really pushed to the edge and we're invited by life to stretch more than what we know. We stretch wider than what we already know. The comfort zone and the places where we know how to walk and deal with certain things, we don't really grow there. It's when we're really, really stretched and we reach a point where we're like this is a bit overwhelming. I don't know how to do this. And all those feelings can come, like it's too much and all those feelings. And it's there where we really stretch into those places where we open wider than what we call ourself, and we open into the unknown. And here we are tapping into and opening wider as what we are, as consciousness itself. And in those places there is there's an unborn, a trust that is not, have I cut off or something? Could someone give me a wave? It looks like I might have cut off. No. It's like a trust that comes out of nowhere. It's like it's deep in and inherent. And in there's a let go of what we know to be ourselves. And this space opens up and we're just moved and guided, and this moment just keeps on expanding and expanding, and all there is this moment, right? So for me, I was reflecting this morning, and I even wrote a piece and shared it on our Born to Be Free community. Maybe I'll share it on Facebook later, who knows. We're really 26 years ago, when I was sitting in solitary confinement, right? The breaking down of everything I knew myself to be, and the opening into places, the opening as the space in the midst of excruciating circumstances on every level, emotionally, mentally, physically, in the midst of that, this opening, because there's a complete surrender of trying to keep control or trying to do anything about the moment. There's this breaking down of all that, and this opening, and there are moments of the experience of surrender. And anyway, within that, I'm not going to go fully into that right now, but a freedom that I was searching everywhere for was revealed, right? And I'm not going to go into all that right now. It's just too much, okay? But that freedom that was revealed wasn't just revealed in that moment. It never left, right? and it entered the very blood and bones and breathing of this human life, right? And it's a knowing that has never stopped being embodied into this life. And of course, this life journey is full of trials and tribulations and challenges and growth and difficulty. And especially now, so many are facing like excruciating difficulty and, you know, things that we're being called to grow through collectively as we transform and open like wider than what we've ever known. And that takes us through moments of breaking down, of feeling we got no control, of helplessness, of hopelessness, despair, all of that, you know. And what I wanted to jump on this morning and say is that it's within all of that. It's not away from that. It's not other than that. It's within all of that where you find, where you come to know, where I came to know. And that knowing has never left, you know. It's deeper than experience. Yes, the experience can be overwhelming, it can be excruciating, challenging, all of that, through which we meet new levels of ourself, you know. Yet, on a dimension that is deeper than experience, deeper than moment-to-moment experience, there is this freedom of knowing, of being, knowing deeper than this life. And for me, this whole life has been dedicated to know what is deeper than this life. You know, I've always wanted to know, where did all this come from? Like, it can't just be about this display on the surface. Like, what is this life? That has always been my calling, right? And so that being revealed is here every moment, regardless of experience. Deeper than experience, within experience, not away from, and yet it is free. Free, free, free. And maybe some of you have seen my posts recently, and I'm walking one of those edges now, you know. I've never lost my parents before, and I'm walking many, many, many layers of challenge around that, not just emotional or grief or loss, which is to come, but practicals and the dancing with the shocks of each moment, and so many layers that is so human, right, which we all share, because nobody gets out of here alive, and we all go through loss and grief, and we share all this, right? However, I am just so grateful. There is so much gratitude here that my life has been about searching true freedom, because within this that I'm walking right now, that search and that the fruits of that search are here, bare, and these fruits just, you know, they just never, it's like it's the gift that never stops giving. Because if I didn't know right now with what I'm walking, if I didn't know what I so deeply know in the very breath, in this heartbeat, in the blood that flows all round constantly, if I didn't know this constant, if I didn't know true freedom, then I could be suffering, right? And sure, there's pain, but there's not suffering, okay? And physical suffering can be, but not, I am not. You know, I don't want to go into all that even. I don't want to just start splitting all that. My message to you today, this morning, now, is that within such challenging and difficult human experience is the gift. It's in that. It's within that. It pushes you to grow and expand and realize and open wider and know yourself. That's just my gift right now. That's just my offering right now. That's what I'm going to share with you, because it's so showing up for me right now. And I'm so grateful that my whole life has been for this, about this, for this, because the fruits never stop giving. Yeah, and for those of you who do like to attend my meetings, I just want to say that at the moment I'm not holding extra meetings. I'm only holding our little members Sangha meetings, private membership. If you wanted to join, I'm still holding those meetings, and we are going deep in all this. I'm sharing myself, I'm sharing every bit of myself, and I can do that with these people who are on my membership program, because there is such a trust, and it's like they're not devoted to me. Don't get that wrong idea, right? They are devoted to this, and they are awake and journey along with this as a movement of awakeness. It's not like, you know, they are all devoted to me and follow. No, not like that. And we meet intimately, so deeply, at least every 2 weeks, and more. But I never talk about that. I never advertise or promote that. I never really, you know, I guess I don't like, selling is not my point, you know, but it's available, and I just want to let it be known that it's available, and it's really deep and intimate. And so otherwise, that's my message for this morning. And yeah, I'm really riding these waves at the moment, and this is where the value shows up. This is where where gratitude just pours through my being and overflows into my human. You know, it just rises up and pours, because there is no savior. You won't be saved. Nothing saves you, but this frees you, because it's another dimension. There's not only this play, there's not only this surface experience, there's the depth within that, there's the heartache, the heartbreak, there's the being willing to feel it all. But you can only be really, truly, fully here for it all when you know. When you know, and when you are both fully in this life and beyond this life, in the world and not of it. And I don't mean that with words. I'm not like just giving you some spiritual words here, you know. I mean it with every single taste, every single bit. Yeah. And that's the same for you, and it's all available to you, no matter what you're going through, no matter how difficult it is. The invitation, you know. And I don't just stand in some high place and tell you from a place of an unreachable place on some pedestal, to tell you that, oh, if you get here, then it will all be, you'll be free. You know, no, I'm telling you right in the midst of this ground floor walking, every bit of it. There's no denial, okay? All right, that's my Saturday morning message, and I'm going to walk this beautiful, I'm going to give you a glimpse, look. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, have a beautiful journey from here to here to here to here, all inclusively. Yeah. Oh, and if you like to come on a little private platform which is free, it's called Born to Be Free. I'll put the link in the comments. Yeah, okay. Whether you're born to be free or dying to be free. Yeah, ciao. Ciao for now. On with this day to bring its unknown trials and tribulations and fruits. Ciao. Dun 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 dun.